Hello, good afternoon everyone and welcome today and आज हमारे साथ join करने वाले हैं बहुत ही कमाल की कलाकार and today is the first show of Tea Time Talks with Taran. So हसरतें हैं ख्वाहिश हैं कुछ थोड़ी सी फरमाइशें हैं कुछ खट्टी मीठी यादें हैं कभी अपनों का साथ कभी सिर्फ बातें हैं यही सब लेके मैं आई हूं आप सबके पास ऑन टी टाइम टॉक्स विद तरंग. सो वेलकम एवरीवन वेयर वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक टू योर फेवरेट सेलेब्स. जानेंगे उनके बारे में, उनके सपनों के बारे में, उनकी जर्नी के बारे में, उनके स्ट्रगल्स के बारे में, देयर अचीवमेंट्स, देयर फेम एंड नेम. सो आज जो हमारे साथ ज्वाइन करने वाली हैं वो थोड़ी सी नटखट है. ऑब्वियसली यू नो दैट अगर नटखट ना हो तो कैसे काम चलेगा जिनकी हसरतों और ख्वाहिशों ने उन्हें यहाँ तक लेके आया. अगर आपको भी अपनी फरमाइशें मनवानी है ना तो जो एड उन्होंने किया था उसके बिना आपका काम नहीं चलेगा. जी हाँ, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट अपनी वेरी वेरी फेवरेट अंजना सुखानी. Let's all welcome to our first guest of the show, our very own celebrity Cadbury girl who has worked with Amitabh Bachchan to Akshay Kumar and have pool of hit movies in her bucket. That's Anjana Sukhani. So Anjana Sukhani is going to be with us. So just join in guys. Everybody should be here. And I really want you guys कि जल्दी जल्दी आ जाओ so that Anjana will also join with us. And I am really looking forward उनके साथ बात करने के लिए. And I know that you all are also very very excited to talk to Anjana. She is a very very bubbly girl. She's a very beautiful, very cute. अभी उनकी good news movie आई है. We're gonna talk about that and her whole journey, how she has gone through, what all were her dreams when she wanted to be a part of Bollywood industry. क्योंकि हर एक के अपने सपने होते हैं. जैसे जैसे हम लोग बड़े होते हैं तो हम लोगों के सपने इतने सारे चल रहे होते हैं, इतनी सारी दिमाग में बातें चल रही होती हैं हम लोगों के. So we are just going to talk about that and I'm just waiting for Anjana to join and let's see कितनी देर में आती है. I had already sent a request to her. So she's going to be here. I know थोड़े से लोग और जल्दी से आ जाओ so that she will be she'll see because she might be watching right now. And hello, by the time let me just say hello to everyone. So hi Meena ji, thank you so much for joining and thank you for your best wishes also. Hi Rahul, hi Sabyasachi, thank you so much for joining. Hi Saloni, thank you so much for joining. Hi Smriti, hi Leela auntie, thank you so much. Just get ready with your questions if you want to talk to her. तो एकदम ready रहिए आप लोग क्योंकि वो आपके सवालों का जवाब भी देगी. So जल्दी से ready हो जाइए so that I can just bring her here on the camera with you guys. So hi Nilaish, hi Jay, hi Reshma, hi Neelam Bhabhi, hi Swati. Yeah, hello everyone. So please join. जितना जल्दी हो सके उतना जल्दी से आप लोग आए. I want few more people to come and join so that I can call Anjana here. I want to add her. Yes, everything is fine and I really want आज हमारे साथ जो है, so who all are joining right now. So let me just tell, today is the first episode of Tea Time Talks with Tarang and okay, so let me just do one thing. मैं और भी बहुत इधर मेरा लैपटॉप भी साथ में चल रहा है और इधर साथ में फ़ोन चल रहा है. So I just want दोनों चीज़ें साथ साथ चलती रहें और people will be able to see more. So here you go. So I'm waiting for Anjana Sukhani, who's going to be here for Tea Time Talks with Tarang. So I'm just waiting for her to come and join. I'd already sent the request to her. So looking forward, let's see. So we are going to talk a lot about what is going on right now in the world, and there are a lot of topics actually we want to cover. और अंजना की पूरी जर्नी जो रही है बॉलीवुड इंडस्ट्री में, सो आई जस्ट वांट दैट ऑल्सो, वो आपकी अपनी जर्नी आपके साथ शेयर करने वाली हैं, और बहुत सारी बातें वो बताने वाली हैं, एंड वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अ लॉट विद हर. So I'm waiting for Anjana just to join here. I had already sent a request to her. Yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining and coming here. I am just waiting for Anjana. So today, let me just tell you about Anjana. Anjana has been here in the industry from last many years. काफ़ी टाइम से है वो इंडस्ट्री में, like 2005 and 2000 something, she's been here, and she has a lot of movies in her bucket. चाहे आप वो गोलमाल रिटर्न्स बोलो, जो गोलमाल का सीक्वल था वो she was part of. Apart from that, she's a very bubbly and very sweet girl who has taken first his ad as a Cadbury girl, so everybody calls her Cadbury girl. So she is a Cadbury girl for all of us, and in that ad she has worked with Amitabh Bachchan. Apart from that, she has done more movies with Amitabh Bachchan as well. So so she is going to be here, and I am just waiting for her. I had already sent a request to her, so let me just see. I think okay. So Anjana, I'm just waiting for you to come and join. I think all our viewers are also waiting for you to come and join. Yes, hello. Hi, Kishore ji. Hello. Hi, Prakash ji. So let me just say hello to everyone now. And by the time Anjula will join, right? So yes, she is here now. So let me just bring her to the camera. Hi, so let's welcome Anjana Sukhani.
So much of confusion. Oh God, this is really crazy. So can you see me now?
Yes, I can see. I
Okay, awesome.
able to hear also.
I'm so sorry. Sorry?
No, I'm just saying that I hope everybody is able to hear as well. Are you able to hear
Yes,
me?
I hope so too. I can hear you clearly, and I'm really sorry for joining in late. I was still trying to figure out how am I supposed to join the live on Facebook. I hardly do Facebook live, but well, I think technology takes its own time to teach you lessons. So.
Oh,
So
well,
good to chat with you, Taranji. I'm seeing you after so long, almost I think a couple of years now.
yes, it's been 2 years, but we are always in
2 years.
contact. I keep on looking at your pictures and everything. And recently we have
Oh
seen
yeah.
good news.
Thank God technology keeps connected. Everybody is connected because of technology.
Yes, it's a blessing actually right now, because we are
Absolutely.
behind. So it's a blessing to everyone. Otherwise, everybody would have gone mad. That being at home doing nothing.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. I agree with you.
so how is your being at home going on? What special you are doing? So let's start with that.
Wow. So of course the lockdown is over, but we were in lockdown for almost 70 or 80 odd days.
Yeah.
And never in your lifetime you ever think a time can come like this where you will be homebound and you'll not be able to go out because there is this fear of an invisible enemy. So of course, I'm sure everybody had pretty much similar feelings that ऐसा कभी सुना नहीं है, कभी हुआ नहीं है. Like I was chatting with my parents and they were like, हमारे टाइम में भी ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं कि आप घर में बंद हो गए हैं, आप बाहर नहीं जा सकते. So I think it was a very new experience for all of us.
All of us.
And ऐसे माहौल में it's also very natural to have very confusing feelings and a bit of frustration.
Yeah.
But I think what you make out of that time which is given to you is what defines you. So you can be angry and upset and frustrated, or you can utilize that time for doing things that you've been always wanting to do. So there were so many books that I had bought I wanted to read and never really got time to. So I think I gave a lot of time to reading.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of TV. I cooked some um, uh,
Dishes.
not every day, but I did cook enough gourmet food, I would say. And then, yeah, I mean, so many things that, and just to be sometimes and not do anything. I think
Yeah.
sometimes even that is so, so important.
Yeah.
And I did that a lot. I literally stargazed and sun gazed, I mean, literally so much. But I enjoyed this lockdown period. I mean, of course, there was a downfall to it about the migrant situation in India, which was very disheartening, completely heartbreaking to see how they were wanting to get back home and so much of trouble and suffering and challenges they went through
Yeah.
to get that. And yet, and so I guess there are always positive and negative sides to life, and I think one just needs to cheer the positive ones and pray for the negative ones
And pray for
for
them.
it to get over.
And I think this is the same thing happening to everyone, and everybody is struggling, and everybody is going through these kind of emotions also in their life.
Absolutely.
Somebody financially, somebody emotionally, somebody in some other way. And we are also going to talk about a bit jo bhi incident hua hai, so we are going to talk about that also. But before that, I just really want to tell everyone that Anjana is a very, very, she has done her degrees, and eventually she just thought one day that, okay, I want to be an actress. So why did it came into your mind, and why did you want to?
No, so actually, no, it wasn't. It actually really, no, it actually really wasn't like that.
Hmm.
I think I've always been a black sheep in my house. I think the dreams that I've had and the way I have seen life. I come from a very conventional background where my Nanaji was very strict about a lot of things,
Okay.
and I think I was probably the rule breaker. I never really intended to be an actor per se.
Okay.
But it accidentally happened, and I am happy that nothing else happened, but this happened to me. So
Oh.
I'm very glad and blessed that sometimes I feel sometimes what you want to do, and sometimes the thing that you have to be pulls you. So
Yeah.
I think I was meant to be here, and so I was called.
Yeah.
And I think films will always be eternal love, I think, and
That's so
will
true.
always
It's in your destiny, that destiny will call you. You know that
will call.
whatever
True.
your plans are, it's going to change always. It always
Oh,
happens.
they changed. They changed quite a lot.
So how did you get your first break? Cadbury girl, you have been so bubbly, and I still remember. हम लोग भी, I think we were in college or sometime. We used to see you. You know that Cadbury girl one walking on the seashore, something like that. वो उस तरीके का कुछ ad था.
So, I was obviously, I started modeling because I wanted to fund my education. My parents couldn't afford to send me to UK to study, So, the only way that I thought and my friends thought, ki chalo, acha khasa, you look pretty all right, and, maybe you look good in front of the camera as well. So, start modeling, you can make the money and then you can go and study. So, I was completely sold on that idea that, listen, it can't be that difficult to probably be a model like on a TV commercials, and I can easily make money in like 1.5 year and then go and study and fulfill. That was actually the dream, which I obviously fulfilled. So I started with doing a lot of ad commercials. That's how one of the commercials was the Cadbury commercial with Mr. Bachchan. But people don't really remember. I also did a Coke commercial with Amir,
अच्छा.
which was like कि अकेला कितने के बराबर है, and she says पांच.
अच्छा.
So I think these two really really like got me the attention, and then I did a lot of ad commercials, and then I made the money, and then I went to study. And I think when I came back after like 15, 17 months, I was still juggling with the idea whether I should start my own business or should I, join somebody as a job because I wanted to do an import export. And I think somewhere in between, I started getting calls for films, and I was like, I'm still figuring out what should I do. Okay, let's take up one film. I'll be able to tell my friends that wow, your mother was an actor, and see, she's on big screen. So the whole idea actually started was just with that एक करेंगे and you'll know you can see yourself on big screen. It'll be amazing. But I think I kind of somewhere in between shooting my first film, I kind of started enjoying the whole process of filmmaking and
Yeah.
being an actor, and loved the attention. And when you give a good take and the director and the crew always will clap and say, oh, that was nice. And I come from a completely non-filmy background. मतलब कोई हमारी फैमिली में जूनियर आर्टिस्ट भी नहीं था, बाकी सब तो छोड़ो. So I guess this is how it started. But I'm just really, really glad that destiny got me where I was meant to be.
Yes, and we are so glad that you are there. We could to see you, that in such a beautiful movies also. अभी आपकी recently एक movie आई है, that is good news. And
Yes.
what an amazing performance you have done in that. It is looking like, that you both are really brother and sister की जैसे वो लगा.
Hannah, so many people have actually told me that you're not related to Akshay, right? I said, I'm like, no, yeah, but you do look like brother sister. I think purely because he and I have a gummy smile.
हाँ,
Maybe that's why.
तो you really मतलब उसमें मूवी में देख कितना ज्यादा लग रहा है that you are real brother sister और एकदम face.
I think I'll give a lot of credit to Akshay for that because he makes actors so comfortable on the set. You don't feel that there's no feeling of, oh my god, Akshay Kumar I'm working with. You know what I mean? He's so humble and sweet and so dedicated and hardworking. And then also just the atmosphere on the set is so nice and light, and he's so funny, so funny. It's not funny, he's so funny. So he's so jovial that it just makes everything so light and easy. I think on top of that, it obviously was also that the film was a very easy breezy nice comedy film. So I think it kind of, the entire package worked really nicely.
I know it was an amazing movie. All the performances and all the actors were amazing, including you, and we really enjoyed that movie. And hope yes, looking forward for more movies like this from you also, because that was a totally different character which you had played in other movies. You
Yes.
had played in Golmaal. You know that Golmaal, you were heroine of Tushar, I think, right?
Right. I play a deaf girl. She's deaf and dumb. So
But
it was interesting.
yeah, that was an interesting character. Apart from that, you have done movies in Kannada also and Telugu
I
also.
did. Yes, I've done one Kannada and one Telugu. Not many, as much as I would love to do. But yeah, I think those are the opportunities that came by, and I didn't want to refuse at all. So I thoroughly enjoyed those as well.
Yes, and what about the Marathi movie, which was I think directed by Sanjay Leela Bhansali. So it's a big name.
No, he produced the film, but there's a
Hmm.
female director,
Okay.
and so she directed, and I also got to work with like Sanjay sir and Shabina Khan. They produced the film.
Hmm.
Then Swapnil Joshi, who's like this top star in Marathi cinema. So I think I was very fortunate to get that very fitting crew, which were like so giving as artists and so giving as because Marathi, even though I've studied in school, I'm not a fluent speaker. I mean, it's not my everyday language. So for even to people make that that efforts to make you comfortable with
Hmm.
that language, I think I truly appreciate that in people, whether it was even in Kannada for that matter, or Telugu
Hmm.
or Marathi. I think people are so nice that they make so much of effort to make you comfortable within that periphery that you're like, acha, it can't be that bad, it can't be that dangerous. So I've had great experiences in all industries where I worked with in different languages.
Yes, it's been that it has been an amazing journey for you also, and you are a good dancer also. You are a great singer also. You have your own album. I think
Great singer. Oh, I don't know.
I,
I'm still
I had heard.
great, great singer. I don't know, but yeah, I'm trying to kind of diversify into different areas of entertainment. I love music. I love listening to music. So I think it was a very organic process to also um, make an attempt to be able to sing or at least try. So
Yeah.
yes, I'm learning, but I think it's too soon to say that I'm a great singer. I think I
तो आपने कोई
God
गाना
forbid
है,
that
जरा एक लाइन गुनगुना दो यार उसकी आप.
I So today only I was actually chatting with my mom about my Nana's favorite song,
हाँ,
and I'll probably just sing that one.
okay.
बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं ये धरती ये नदियाँ ये रहना
और
और तुम
that's one of my favorite song also. I think
Yeah, mine too now.
बहुत लोगों का होगा. It's such a cute song, you know.
It's
Whenever
such a beautiful song. So
yes,
simple,
yes, very simple, very cute, and very deep also.
very deep too.
Yes, yes. So Anjana, what is next coming from you now? अभी क्या नया कुछ आने वाला है? Watching your picture, आंखें, आंखें. Oh,
Aankhein? I've never done a film called
yeah.
Aankhein. I don't think so.
मैं वही सोच रही हूँ, मैंने कहा नहीं आंखों आंखें में
Maybe she's watching my Aankhein, not the film Aankhein.
so बताओ आप मेरे को what is the next which is coming up from
So I'm still in between shooting, of course, because of this coronavirus, the pandemic. Obviously, everything got stalled, and we are hoping to resume in July. Some days are still left to shoot. There's a film called Mumbai Saga.
okay
It has John and Imran Hashmi and a good ensemble cast. And but it's a gangster film, so it's not like I have much to do. It's about the boys. It's the boys film, but I think I have an interesting character to play, and I'm very excited about that as well. I
okay
think too soon to say when will it release because we don't know the way things are. We don't know when theaters can open and when people are comfortable to go, to the cinemas again. But I guess we should probably at least finish the shoot soon and then see it from there. How it goes in terms of the atmosphere.
okay okay any song or any album which is which you are thinking that you want to do you know or you have something in pipeline like any songs or something like
So,
because
yes, I was working on my single and we wanted to do it this year, but unfortunately, this happened, and then, like I said, everything just all plans just got a full stop right now. So
yeah
I guess we will look at it. The single is almost ready. We just need to do a final dub and hopefully see where it goes. But yeah, I mean, I would just say one day at a time because I think that's the only thing I have really learned from this period of last 3-4 months that just take each day as it comes. There's no need to stress
yeah
and just enjoy the process. And if it has to happen, give it your best and then leave it to rest to him. What else can we do really?
yes we cannot do anything we don't have anything to do as well you know and one more thing actually Anjana just sometime what happened is like when you are a newcomer in the industry you know that there are a lot of things you know you have a struggling time also you have a um,
Mhm.
you have to go through a lot of things so ऐसा कुछ हुआ है आपके साथ which you just felt okay this should not have happened I shouldn't have come to this you know industry or something like that you know
No, I don't think so. I've ever had that idea of I shouldn't have come here because, like I said, it chose me. I didn't choose it. So if
yeah
it chose me, it also has to find ways for me to stay. That's how I always believe it. Of course, you will have good and bad experiences. You will meet good and bad people. There will be challenges. There will be a lot of competition. That I think that's pretty much everywhere. I
yeah
think a couple of things that probably stayed with me, which honestly I don't really hold it anymore because I feel, it's all right because everybody comes with their own pack of destiny and they have to live that through. So there was a particular film which I was finalized for. I've done my costume trials, big film, great star cast, everything. And then cut to, we were just working on our dates because, like I said, costume trials were done and everything was done. And then cut to I see somebody else shooting in few days, and I'm like, what happened? I mean, they didn't even inform. They didn't even think it was courteous enough to inform that sorry, it won't be you, it will be somebody else.
Yeah.
So I think these things happen, but again, I feel there's nothing that anybody does is personal. They are not taking a grudge, taking out a grudge against you. It's just that this is how people are, and you have to be how you are. And I think just holding a grudge is only punishing yourself literally for somebody else's mistake. So I let it go.
Circumstances also, na. Sometimes the circumstances, sometimes it's a pressure. There are a lot
Could be.
for that.
Could be. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, silly to kind of blame yourself or blame your destiny. I think it's just so important to let go and move ahead rather than thinking back and cursing your luck and cursing your destiny. And I think you're just only going to make matters worse for yourself. So it's better to like
Right.
let go.
Yeah.
Easy way, let go.
Very, very important, and seeing the days, what all is going on right now. Everybody is home. A lot of people are going into depression also, and I know this phase comes in everybody's life. चाहे वो मैं हूँ चाहे आप हो, everybody comes. So what do you think? अभी हमारे साथ actually एक बहुत बड़ा हादसा ही मुझे बोलना चाहिए actually, which has happened. Recently, last week. So, what is your take on that? What do you think about Sushant Singh Rajput? I know I shouldn't have asked, but I think we should talk about it because a lot of people look up to the stars also. And if stars are going through something and they tell, okay, this is how they had come, out of all these things, whatever was there in their back of their mind or something. So it really helps the normal people, the common people also, how if stars can, then we can also do, because अभी जैसे सुशांत के साथ हुआ, a lot of people have connected them with him. मुझे भी लास्ट मतलब 4 दिन तक तो मुझे नींद आई, and I was also weeping like that somebody my own has
कोई
अपना you know
Yeah, it's been honestly, as an artist, I feel it's been a very, very difficult time to even come to terms that he's no more. It's going to be 7 days tomorrow. That's a Sunday. That's what it happened. That's when it happened last Sunday,
yeah.
and every day is still very heavy for me. I've never worked with him. I met him a couple of times at an award function, and it's not. I didn't know him personally. Like he was not my friend, and I feel if it has hit us so badly, imagine what his family, his close friends, his associates would be going through right now. I
Yes.
mean, there is we don't know what the real truth is, and I think that's the investigation that's going
Yeah.
on. I'm going to figure it out. But the point is, a young life was lost
No.
for whatever reason it was lost, whether it was depression, whether it was his career, whether it was his personal relationship with somebody. We don't know that, and we shouldn't be
Yeah.
judging that. But just to know that a young life chose to take his own life, imagine the amount of pain he must be in to even do something like that consciously. It's
Yes.
not easy. People say that, suicide cowards, commit suicide. And I think, no,
No.
that's not true. You are not going through his pain.
Yeah.
You don't know what was going through his mind. You don't know what kind of depression, angst he was feeling, what kind of pain he was going through. We will never know it.
Yeah.
And we have the right to judge another person.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I agree with you that celebrities hold a certain amount of responsibility because people look up to you, people look up to the fact that they idolize you, they want to be like you, they want to they want to achieve dreams like you inspire them in some way or the other. But
Yeah.
I think people also need to remember that we are also as human as anybody else on the road. We have as much feelings and emotions and relationships and good and bad and failed relationships and pressures of work, maybe more, because when you're always in the limelight, there is always this thing of what was she wearing, how was she looking, look at her hair, look at her back, look at this was not waxed, look at it's painful. And then unfortunately social media has become this thing of people judge too soon. It's like they've got a permit to judge you and pass a comment. So I think
Everybody,
that's also very, very unkind and harsh.
everybody has become a reporter and they have their own.
Exactly. Everybody's become a critic. Everybody's become this person who can judge and troll and get away with.
Yeah.
So I think Sushant's passing away is going to be Wow, I don't know. It's going to take a very, very, very long time to come to terms with what really happened.
Yeah, yeah.
I just hope and pray and bless his parents and his family and his friends that they derive some kind of closure to know that their child did what he did for whatever reason. I don't know, but I would just like to say that in spite of all of this, life is very, very beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just what you make out of it. Somebody could handle it and somebody couldn't, and both are fine. It's okay. Everybody doesn't have to be strong all the time. Everybody doesn't have to put up a good, happy front all the time. Sometimes you can really be naked and just say as it is. You don't have to pent up emotions inside your heart and hold them.
Yeah.
What I would suggest and what I have been through during depression, I feel so for me it was because I lost my nanny and my aunt pretty much successively, and I couldn't handle their passing.
Hmm.
And I think that's what got me into depression, because I couldn't come out of the fact of losing them. But I think what really, really helped me, of course, your family and your friends help you, but what really helped me was going to therapy. I think it's
Yeah.
extremely, extremely important to get medical assistance, to go see a therapist, to talk it out. Sometimes it's important that you talk it out to a stranger than to your own best friend or your mother or your father.
Because
Not because it's the fear of judgment.
yeah.
It's just a, I don't know what is the reason, but I feel that it is so important. So I remember the first day that I went
Hmm.
to the therapist. I don't think so. My therapist even said two lines. I think I was just blurting out and I was crying, and it was like this ocean of emotions that just had to flow out of my system,
Yeah.
you know? So some people have it very severe where they really need medication. Some
Yeah.
people are okay with just therapy. Some people, try to divert their mind, and like even music helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Music therapy does have that kind of,
Yes.
effect on your mental makeup,
Ma-
that it does change a lot of. I found a lot of videos on YouTube about sound energy,
Hmm.
and that really helped me a lot. So
And
I think you have to find ways
yeah.
to keep yourself balanced. You don't have to necessarily elevate your happiness, and you don't have to deep down fall into, the darkness of depression. But if you're able to float, it's okay. There shouldn't be any pressure.
Yeah.
There's one thing that I particularly want to say to all the people,
Hmm.
is that when people say, which I also had put it in my post, is that people say, when you're depressed, talk to your friends, talk to your family. But people don't understand we are not able to talk. We are
Yes.
not able to communicate. We are not able to, it's like the words don't come out of your mouth. It's
Hmm.
funny, but it doesn't. You keep forcing yourself that you want to, but you're just not able to say it, that I'm not okay.
What exactly is hurting you? Because depression just makes you, that it takes you to some other word altogether, and you don't even know what exactly it's hurting you, that. So I think that because somehow at some point of life I had also gone through a depression,
I'm sure, I'm sure.
and it was very hard for me also to come. But what I have done is I have just put my mind into some other things. Like I love to do some creative work, so I have started doing like creative things here and there, so that really
Nice.
helps. So I think that
Of course.
that also helps. And what you were saying, that it's really hard to talk to anybody, even to your family or friends or mom
Yeah,
or dad. It is difficult, it is difficult.
it's difficult. It's your mind playing games with you. There's so much of chatter going on
Yeah.
in this head. You just don't know what to listen to, which direction it is taking you all the time.
Hmm.
And again, like I always say, depression is not something that you're going to be depressed 24 hours 7 days a week. That doesn't happen. There are days which are like you're so happy and so jumpy and so whatever, and then suddenly one day you'll just drop, and then you'll keep going and in and in and in, and you don't know how to come out of that.
Oh my
And
god.
then maybe after 2 3 days you'll be fine again, but then again that one day will come which will just pull you right into that dungeon. So it's a tricky world.
I've said it's so right. You know that sometimes you are just full of life, and the other day you just feel that you don't. You know that.
Yeah.
So
Not that nothing makes sense
yes,
really.
yes. So this is something really. I think all the viewers who are listening to you right now will really very well connect and will
I
to really know what exactly depression is.
I definitely have to talk about Malika Mulwani ji. She's saying, Tarang, you can take away anyone's depression. That is so sweet. Oh, and by the way, she wanted me to speak in Sindhi. So, hello Malika, मुंहिंजो नालो अंजना आहे and thank you तव्हां ही वीडियो पिया ॾिसो ऐं मूंखे सिंधी तमामु सुठी ॻाल्हाइण ईंदी आहे. So, yeah, keep watching.
Lot of people are just asking कि ना कुछ कुछ बोल दो, कुछ गाना गवा दो, कुछ और करा दो.
Dance कर लूं?
मेरे फोन पे ऊपर messages भी आ रहे हैं, so many people are just saying that. So one more thing I want to tell that Anjana was here with me for Nach Baliye. Nach Baliye.
Yeah, I had such a great time. It was so cold, oh my God.
Yes,
But I absolutely loved.
and Anjana has judged the show. And do you know the winners there? उन लोगों ने अपने अपने schools खोल लिए हैं. After that,
Wow.
those who had won.
They were so talented. All those kids were so talented. It was amazing to be there.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yes, I was also amazed to see the performance on that day, and you
Amazing talent.
was holding everybody tightly on that day with your dance, with your talks, with your singing, everything up on that day. Thank you, actually. अच्छा अंजना एक और चीज. I think you had worked with Amitabh Bachchan also, ना एक किसी movie में काम किया. I have seen.
Yes, I did a film called.
Find the name और मुझे वो नाम नहीं मिला.
I did a film called Department.
Okay.
Which is not a good film. So please don't watch it and then tell me, oh shit, why did you do that? But I mean, it was okay. I was part of it and whatever. It came and it went. But the only good fortune of mine was I got to work with some great artists and especially Mr. Bachchan. And I say this in all my interviews. I'm very proud of it that मेरी असल जिंदगी की शादी में तो पता नहीं मिस्टर बच्चन कभी आएंगे और नाचेंगे कि नहीं ये नहीं पता बट उस फिल्म में एक गाना है जिसमें मिस्टर बच्चन dances on my wedding in that film and I'm damn excited about that. So I guess चलो
where you were wearing that only bridal का पूरा आपने पहना हुआ है and he's dancing. That song I had seen and I was
he and Sanjay Dutt, he's Mr. Bachchan and Sanjay Dutt, they are dancing. I think that's like the coolest thing I'll have.
So project which is coming up abhi Anjana and you want to do a movie on that particular topic also. कोई होता है ना आपके मन में होता है कि okay I want to really work on this topic and this is very near to my heart. So is there anything which you want to do it by yourself?
I don't know, Taranji. I think, as an actor, it's very silly to put yourself in one box and say, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Because I want to do everything. Yeah. I want to do romance. I want to do comedy. I want to do action. I want to do horror. I want to do drama. I want to do everything. So why stop yourself and say, ki, I only want to do this. This is where my heart lies. No, my heart lies in cinema and that includes everything, basically.
Yo, that's
absolutely.
And we really want to see you because we had seen you in Golmaal Returns and it was a very also है ना और तो उसमें आपकी कॉमेडी हमें देखने को मिली है and apart from that now the good news also you were like a big sister and बिल्कुल एकदम sister की तरीके से वो बात
I played his younger sister but I was advising him like an elder sister. I agree with you. That's true.
कि वो जैसे होता है ना एकदम बड़ी बहन होती है वो अपना डांट मारती रहती है अपने ब्रदर को और that was going on and was in a fabulous movie actually.
I'm just so glad that everybody really enjoyed Good News. It was a lovely film. I had a wonderful experience working with Kareena and Akshay both. It was Dharma Productions. It was a first-time director called Raj Mehta, but he delivered a phenomenal film, I think. Such a strong social message about childbirth and absolutely.
Actually, yes,
absolutely, and it was said in such a lighter way that people really enjoyed it, and I mean, and it's available on Prime Video, so people who missed it, please go watch Good News on Prime Video.
We had seen it again actually when we are अभी अभी हम लोग बैठ के सारी movies देख रहे हैं. What all movies we had missed or not
True,
also just twice.
true, absolutely.
So it's a beautiful time. Any movie which you know which has given a big impact on your mind. The कोई है इस तरीके की movie which really
I
touched.
think I'm sure ऐसी बड़ी लंबी list होगी. I mean, nothing that really comes to my mind right now. But I guess I don't know. Maybe Three Idiots was one film which kind of really created
Very.
a very strong impact about living your life the way you want to and achieve your dreams. And if you have that faith and you take that leap of faith of leaving the comfort zone of your, of your life and just jump into something that you believe in, mostly you will succeed.
Yeah.
99% you will succeed. So I guess yeah, I think that was one film that stayed with me very long. I love films which inspire you in some way or the other.
Yeah.
That way I truly enjoyed Dangal. I think it was a phenomenal film. It inspires you to do better.
Yeah.
There are so many films that come which in some way or the other leave that impact on you to which pushes you to, be more.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
people are asking you about yes, few fans are from Dubai and from.
That's my brother Amit Kevlani actually, and he always pretends to be my fan. So yes, any message for fans in Dubai? Yes, I love you.
Oh. So this Sabya Sanchi, I think a lot of people are just talking about
Sabya, yeah, she's asking. Buddha, I have not seen it. I think even you posted about Buddha on Netflix, right? I'll see what it is about.
you must watch actually, Anjana. It's a very very nice serial, and it is going to really touch your soul, and you know that it's a
Very well.
yeah. You just browse it. It's on Netflix. Buddha. So it really tells you the true way of living in your life, you know, how you should live your life and how you just connect to the God. There are a lot of things actually. Once you'll just see that movie, that serial, you'll realize that there are a lot of things in our life which is just around you, and we don't even realize that is.
We miss it.
So it's a kind of a meditation when you.
I will.
Yeah, you must watch.
I will for sure watch it. I will for sure.
Anjana, we really had a very, very great time talking to you.
Same here. I truly enjoyed being here. I'm so glad that you took off your tea talk time with Tarang with me. So I think I am honored completely that you chose me to be your first guest. And thank you to you actually.
Oh, it's my honor, and although the time was not for tea, and that's what we were just.
I know we had that argument about your 12:30 is not tea time, and my 9:30 is also not tea time. But I guess all's well that ends well, so it's all right.
But just because क्योंकि इंडिया और यूएस का जो है टाइम का जोन डिफरेंट हो जाता है, if I do it in the evening, then it will be early morning for you guys. So for
oh yeah, and trust me, early morning I don't want to get up and put on makeup for sure. I will just come like that from my bed and say, हाँ जी बोलो तरंग जी क्या हाल है, नींद आ रही है अभी भी.
Yes, but we really had a great time. Anything you
Me too.
talk about and you want to just share with your fans and want to tell them that
I don't want to share anything. I just want to tell them that I love you all a lot.
Yeah.
All those who've logged in and given this time for this chat to be here and see us. Thank you so much for that. And I love you all. And please keep loving and blessing all the artists because we all really work hard to give you the kind of entertainment that is delivered to you. So I think just keep showering your love and affection. And I think that's all that I have to really say.
Oh, thank you so much. That's what is very much needed. And people are saying it's a very positive and straight from heart talks. Thank you, both of you. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have been such a darling, actually, and you're such a sweet person I have met. You're always talking.
Sweet meets sweet, right?
I guess so. I'll take that compliment.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. You take care of yourself, Taranji, and extremely thankful for having me at your show. And I wish you all the very best for all the other upcoming episodes that you're going to have.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining and
Thank you so much.
coming back with your new movie, Jab Aapki Aayegi, and we are going to come back and maybe some other thing also. See you then soon.
Yes, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
till then soon. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
Bye.
So that was Anjana Sukhani, a very, very bubbly and very beautiful, celeb, who has joined today for Tea Time Talks with Tarang, and we really had a great time talking to her. She's as she is beautiful as she is intelligent also, and she has really talked about depression today, and she has told that you can come out of the depression. It's just that you just have to seek little advice or help from the professional. So it's really very important, and just take care of yours. Take care, being at home. Don't go out so much because of the corona, what is going on right now. I know that being at home gives you a lot of depression, a lot of pressure, a lot of peer pressure also. You lose your job, you lose a lot of things, but still this is the time and we have to be little strong, and every time passes away. So this time is also going to pass away very soon. Just stay strong, stay safe, and stay at home. See you again soon on Tea Time Talks with Tara. Next time, bye bye, take care, ciao.